Hi guys, Lego Harry Potter 12 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing 76386 Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake. I actually managed to get this set early, so that's why I have it now. It's actually releasing on June the 1st, but we're going to start and talk about the outer packaging, and then we're going to move on to the contents. So, taking a look at the box, here you can see the bathroom, you can see the figures. Down below here you can also see the figures. You get the anniversary of Harry Potter, you get the sink, the cauldron, and then turning it around, you can see the back. You can see there are new face prints, which you can actually see on the front as well. And at the side there's actually the graphic on showing how you can lift up the sink. And there is also the transformation of the Polyjuice potion on the side, which is really nice. It's showing Harry turning into Goyle, Ron into Crab, and then Hermione into Millicent Bulstrode's cat. And on the back, you might have actually seen that it does also advertise the 20th anniversary wizard cards. So here are the instructions. So taking a little flick through, I won't spill the contents. It does show the trio transforming into the people, and actually that does have a nice slight tint to the pages with the colour. That's nice. You can see the contents, and now here it actually advertises the 16 wizard cards. In this set, I got Jacunda Sykes and Salazar Slytherin. I think they look like really nice prints, and I'll probably end up putting them in a hallway in Hogwarts somewhere. But I think they're really nice, and I like the checklist in the back. Moving over the page, you can actually see the Hogwarts build and swap all the sets together. So these are all the 20th anniversary sets, and I will be buying all 3 of these, so expect a video on that soon. So that is it for the instructions. So placing them to one side, now we're going to have a look at the minifigures. So first up here you can see Harry Potter. Now this is actually a really nice figure. I think that's a new Slytherin torso print. It does get reused throughout the wave, but it looks really nice. He's also got a new face print. And yes, he's also got the same hairpiece as usual in his year 1 to 2 appearance. And he also does have some nice back prints in there. So once he drinks the Polyjuice potion, you can change him into Goyle. So you take the hairpiece off, you turn around his head, and here you can see it's a new face print, which is nice. I do actually like the other one because we never really get that many scared Harrys. And there was also a nice hairpiece. I'm not quite sure if it fits to Goyle. Maybe something a little bit shorter hair might be nice, but I think this figure is a nice inclusion. And I like the way that you can change Harry into Goyle. But apart from that, it's mainly the same figure. And I really like the look of it. So moving on to Ron, you can see he also has a new face print. I really like the look of it. It's like a kind of disgusted or scared face print. I think that looks really nice. He also has the classic year 1 to 2 Ron hairpiece, and the same torso print as Harry, and of course the short legs. Once again, this is a really nice figure. I'm glad they didn't just reuse the same face print and then just print on the back of it. So I'm really glad they've done a new face print for that, and also you can see the same printing there with the hood of the cape. This is actually a really nice torso print. So to change him into Crab, we take off the hairpiece and then we turn around the face. So this is Crab's face. I actually think it looks really nice and accurate. However, I just don't think the hair fits that well. I think maybe something a little bit more stubbled might be the better. Once again, it's relatively the same figure. The hairpiece is nice though, because I can use that on another student. He does actually have the crest, which I forgot to mention in the Harry review. So I really like the torso print, and I think the figure looks nice apart from the hair. So finally, moving on to Hermione. So once again, this is relatively the same figure. Now she does have the same face print as the usual figure, and I do actually get that because you don't actually see her face print if you change her into the cat, which you're going to do now. Once again, she does have the same face print, in the same torso and legs. Different face print though, but the usual one that we have, so you can see the scared expression. You can change that around so it's almost like she's scared, but also a cat. Now one thing I do like about this cat mold is the way that from the back, the hairpiece matches her usual hairpiece, so I think that looks really nice. It's accurate to the movies. I really like the cat ears, and I think the face looks really nice. Yeah, I actually really like this figure. Obviously, it's a little bit more simpler than the other ones to change, and you can see it's got some really nice eye and mouth printing there. So moving on to the Golden Harry. So he actually is a really nice figure. So he's got the kind of Gryffindor jumper, however they've added a crest to it, and of course they've made it gold. On the back, it does have 20 years of Lego Harry Potter, which you'll see in a second. And it does actually come with a really nice golden wand. It's his usual hairpiece coloured in gold, and the same with the short legs. Yeah, so you can 20 years of Lego Harry Potter. Really like the look of that. I do like the golden ones, and I'll probably end up losing some of them, so I'm glad we get two in the mould. He does have the same face print, unlike Ron, who's actually had a change of face print for his golden figure, but of course that's another set. So moving on to the actual build. So you can see in here there is a sink and a small toilet cubicle. And now actually I don't think many YouTubers have actually shown the exterior. So yeah, basically, so turning it around, you can see it's quite a simple design. It's not the best exterior, I've got to say, from the outside. If you want to display it from that angle, it's not the best. You do get these nice panels with the windows in though. They look quite nice. Then the window base, the window is actually quite nice. I just would have liked to see a little bit more detail. Now you can actually see that this can connect to any of the other Hogwarts from 2018, since 2018. Because of the Technic pins, and yeah, you do actually get several spare pieces from the window, which I just noticed, and I really like the look of those big panel pieces. You do actually see that big archway at the end as well. So taking a look at the toilet, that is, I don't know, there's something a bit weird about this kind of stable door. It's not really tall enough, or like it doesn't go down to the floor enough. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's almost like a horse stable door, and also it doesn't really flow past that panel piece there. I just know it doesn't really satisfy me that much. But anyway, oh sorry, I just dropped my camera. But anyway, looking inside, there's a really nice toilet build. So in there's like a bowl, which is supposed to be the toilet bowl, and then behind there is also like the flusher system. I think that looks really nice, which is using a technique I haven't actually seen yet, to make it on the side of the wall. And there is something a little bit weird, once again, about how the tan suddenly changes into the brown on the side of the build. There is just something a bit inconsistent about that. But anyway, away from me violating the toilet, we're going to move on to the sink. So actually before here, you can actually see some grill pieces. I think they fit really nicely in with the whole vibe of the set. I think they're a nice inclusion. On the sink, you'll actually see I haven't actually placed any of the mirror stickers. Oh my god, I can't say it. That's just because I'm going to use them elsewhere on my Hogwarts mock, and I don't want to apply them in case I don't use them on that brick. Now you will see there's some really nice sink. There's some really nice golden tap pieces. They look really nice. I actually like the build of it. I think it looks quite nice. Now you can actually, basically first you have to take the beam at the top off, but you can actually lift the middle sink up to reveal a hole in the floor, which actually leads down to the Chamber of Secrets. If you get the Chamber of Secrets set, that lines up perfectly with the slide. And actually taking a look on the inside, there's also, you can see the window behind there. I do really like the way they've made this sink build. It's really nice, and I like the taps and the smaller 1x1 circular pieces. Actually taking a look in the inside and how they're attached, it's attached at an angle with a clip and a bar at the back there. You can see, it's a really nice technique to get it at an angle, and I think it works well. And you know, it might be nice to buy maybe 2 of these sets, and then you can have a full sink. And maybe even have 6 full figures: Crab, Goyle, Cat, Hermione, and then of course the trio. That would be a really nice idea. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with the exterior, as I've already said. But actually in this set, you actually do get a lot of big tan pieces, which is really nice if you want to build your own Hogwarts mock out of this. And you will also see there's a really nice archway piece on the right side. And yeah, there are a lot of tan books in this set, which is what I really like. So generally, overall, I really like the look of this build. I think the sink is really nice, and the toilet cubicle maybe could have been a bit better. Maybe it was sand green, that might look better. And you can also see there's a big tan piece at the top there. There are also some tiles at the top which connect in modular to the other set. So taking a look at it overall, I think it's a really nice set. I give it an 8 out of 10. The minifigures included are, I'm not going to say carry the set, but I think they do a lot for it. You can also see the spare pieces at the front, and then the golden figure, which I've already talked about. But apart from that, I think this is a really, really nice set. And I'm really glad that they didn't cut any corners by just including either the trio or who they polyjuice potion into. So I'm glad they included both of their figures, like hair pieces and things. I also didn't actually talk about this, but there's some really nice small little cauldron. There's a nice cauldron and a couple smaller potion bottles. But overall, I really like this set. Thank you for watching my review, and I'll see you later.